I tell you something. Night, for some reason, is the best time of the day, so to speak, to think, to evaluate, to assess our life, our achievement, our relations with other people, whatever concerns our life. And so that's why I shoot these videos at night. It can be the silence, the lack of noise, the night, the dark outside, these feelings of deprivation of input that make our personal source of input or output resonate more. So we that's why when for example I had this black thoughts, so to speak, after a breakup, and they were more evident and painful in the morning and at night. But also good feelings can be more stronger, that can be stronger in the void. The void amplifies everything. So I've been through the mill. I have to reevaluate where I am going, and the way I relate to, the way I plunge into relationships in a bad way. Sometimes we will lack order in other fields of our life. We try to compensate through a person that makes us feel comfortable when the rest of our life doesn't make us comfortable. Well, I tell you that that's a recipe for failure. And when you fail in just the thing you think it would make your life complete, where it's not really complete, you are bound for complete, utter, unadulterated, sheer despair. And that's what happens. And for some reason, the more you depend on something, the more this something is bound to fail. So there is a vicious circle. People rely on relationship to make themselves complete. They're not complete at all. And this thing, because if the other person is complete, cannot take all this burden. If both are not complete, there's not enough power to keep the relationship. So either both goes this way, or somebody goes this way and the other one, what does it? Walks out. Other things. If you're not complete, we attract people who are not good for us. And we don't attract other people who are complete. People who are complete, complete. If you need something in a relationship, that adds to our lives. But let's say playing an instrument, to me, is as important as having a relationship. I would say it's more important because my life, my money depends on that, and I like it, and that's my priority: survive and being satisfied with myself. But a relationship is something that, and if we enter a new relationship, it means that all the previous relationship failed. Unless somebody died, it failed. Some of the two, somebody walked away, dumped the other one, or they both decided together to let it go. So we know that relationship failed. So we embark upon an enterprise that is, because a relationship is like, there's no end. There's no end that is not a failure. In a relationship, if it ends, it never ends like this. If it was a real relationship, someone is going to be hurt, and even if none is really hurt, it's gonna be a sense of bitterness and failure. So we embark an enterprise that we don't even believe can last. And that's the problem, because we always fear something and we just cause what we fear. So we should embark on a relationship without thinking about the end. A end can be painful, but we face a relationship in a better way. We first of all try to find the right person. The right person is not just the person who likes us. Don't just like somebody, start a relationship because the other one is interested in us. We should be also, we should find something interesting in the other person rather than the fact that the person is interested in us. And we should keep the relationship alive. Find something in common to do. Don't just stay at home, cuddle, have sex, or eat. Go out, find something to do. A museum, movies. It's not anymore that popular, but take a course about something, concerning something. Find some common interest, or share your interest. Keep the relationship alive. If the relationship is alive and we find the other person interesting as a person, not just as a lover, we don't look for something else. I mean, we don't cheat. If somebody cheats on us, we feel betrayed. It's our ego that smarts rather than love. Sometimes we love somebody and we keep on pursuing this somebody because this somebody doesn't want, because sometimes we are interested in somebody that likes her. Other times we're interested in somebody because we liked him, but for some reason this person doesn't return the feelings, and there's a feeling that we want just what we can't have, because that's difficult to explain, but we feel that we're successful. And we end up pursuing and wasting our time on people who do not like us, who even we don't like so much, and the moment we get them, I tell you that this is the motivation. The moment we get them, that's the moment we fall out of love and move on to something else, and that's not positive. So I would say I'll tell you I was unlucky. I wouldn't say that's for everybody, but my quietest, calmer, more peaceful periods of my life were when I was alone. The happiest period maybe they were at the beginning of a relationship. But all in all, if I had to consider the whole period, I would say I wouldn't go for it. But that's theoretical. We always think that the next person will be different. Well, tell you something, if we are not different, we are going to repeat the same old pattern all over again. So the best thing we can do is build the best self you can have when you're not in a relationship. It's easier. You lay the groundwork for a better relationship. But when it starts, I know at the beginning it's difficult. You tend to gush over the other person. You tend to plunge into it. It's difficult to hold back, but we should, in a way, do that. Concerning ex-boyfriend, ex-girlfriends, I would say once you destroy the image, and the best way, well, if this person you find out that's not the person you were in love with, your love will crumble immediately. Strange to say, but destroy the image, destroy the person, destroy the love. We can have feelings, we can have memories, but we cannot love something that doesn't exist anymore. So this is the best way to end this breakup pains. The sense of time changes. Days and months are going to pass, and they will pass faster. You will even forget. You will, after the fact, remember, oh, you know what, I haven't been thinking about that in weeks, in days, in weeks, in months. That's the end of it. When you're in, well, you don't see. You can imagine there is light. Sometimes you don't even want light. You just I cannot find the right word in English, but you feel sorry for yourself and you like it. Well, there is one cure. It's music. Music is full of bad examples on how to deal with a broken heart, and maybe they are liberating, how to say, cathartic, but don't follow what songs say. Songs, country music song. I like country music, but more than half of these songs are about breakups, and it just exemplifies what you shouldn't do. Why? Because that's the more hurtful behavior. For some reason we don't like to watch a movie where everything is alright. We don't like to listen to a song where everything is alright, hunky-dory. I think I put a lot I said a lot of interesting things. Just because it's night, goodbye.